Hi, welcome to Divii. Today we are going to have a look at Task 1 writing, specifically the map questions. As the name suggests, in this type of question, you will be asked to describe a map of an area or a location. In most cases, you will be given two maps of the same area or location but from different time periods. Here is an example of a typical map question. You can answer this type of task in 4 easy steps. Number 1, analyze the map. Number 2, compare and contrast points of changes and make notes. Number 3, start writing an introduction. And number 4, write the details. Let us look at each step one at a time. While analyzing the map, there are some key questions that you need to ask yourself. The first one is, what is illustrated? Is it the development, modification, refinement of an area, that is a city, town or village, or of a structure, that is a building or floor plan? What are the changes? Are they major or minor? What is the time period? Is it some months or is it some years? How many years and which years? And finally, what has remained unchanged? As you compare both the maps, make sure you write down each and every change that you can see. It is also important that you list down the elements that have remained unchanged. While writing the essay, you need not write each and every point. You need to select those points and changes that you think are key. Next step, start writing the introduction. In the introduction, it is important to mention what and when. Here's an example. In this case, what is the changes in Happy Valley Shopping Center, and when is the years 1982 to 2012. Remember, keep your introduction simple. A common mistake that many students make is that they include too many details in the introduction, and this can cause confusion to the reader and lead to a lack of clarity. So, keep your introduction simple because you're going to add the details in the body paragraph. After writing the introduction, start writing the details. First, mention the general changes that you can see. Here are some examples of how you can write general changes. Next, start writing down specific changes. You can pick out the changes that you had earlier noted down. Here, you must mention words and phrases that show direction, development, and contrast. It is also important that you specifically and clearly mention the time period. Here is an example. As mentioned earlier, you do not have to write down each and every specific change. You can select a few key changes. Here are some words that you can use in order to express yourself better. Finally, check your report for mistakes of spelling and grammar. Add punctuation wherever needed. In this type of report, you need not write any conclusion. Now that you're familiar with this question type, continue practicing and perfecting yourself. Good luck!